Hey everybody, welcome to Headbanger Hard Rock TV.
All right, so why I have my buddy here, we actually were gonna do another video. He was with me on our last video doing the Electric Mob review, but I gotta stick him here because this video is all about our top 5 thrash and speed metal bands. And let me tell you what, it's been pretty hard because we could probably get top 10. Top 10. You know, because I mean, what are you going to throw? I mean, look, we got Metallica's on the back, and I mean, that's probably one of the albums that got me started, and that's
one of our time favorite. So.
Ride the Lightning.
Yeah, Christ.
And but I don't know if I want to throw them in there because there's so many great. Because I'm confused. I was asking him, so I'm going to think my is I just said their name and forgot it. I'm getting old. What was the punk?
Suicidal Tendencies?
Yeah, Suicide. Look, we all had to figure it out. My 5 was probably Suicidal, and then I like SOD, Stormtroopers of Death. I think Slayer, and I think Overkill's Feel the Fire with Hammerhead and all that on there. And then I think my number 1 thrash metal album of all time, I think I played it so much it almost wouldn't play because we had cassettes back then. That was Exodus Bonded by Blood. That was probably my favorite thrash metal album ever. You thought different.
That's a good one there.
I mean, it's like, and then when, you know, the new guy, don't get me wrong, the new singer from Exodus is great, but I mean, what's the old singer's name?
Paul Bailoff.
What is it?
Paul Bailoff.
Bailoff. Yeah. That guy right there. I mean, I absolutely loved it.
I'll shout it.
What's your number 5?
Number 5 probably be Testament.
What album? Is it an album or just the band?
Probably the first album, Legacy. The Legacy. Number 4 probably be Overkill. Taking Over.
Oh, you like that one better than
Yeah.
Field of Fire?
It's a great album.
With the old stuff with Wrecking Crew and all that.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Well, that's Field of Fire.
No.
Yes.
Wrecking Crew's off of Taking Over.
No.
Yes.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
You Mr. Metalhead, you sure?
Yes, I'm almost positive.
You're going to make me check now. Okay.
All right, let's check.
All right. But I think that's their first album, right? What's the first album? That's when Wrecking Crew was on, right?
No.
Hammerhead?
Field of Fire, Hammerhead, Rotten to the Core.
Maybe it was Rotten to the Core. Yeah. But what was Wrecking Crew on? That's
Taking Over.
Okay, see, that's why I got him here.
That's just, fuck you. So.
All right, so I'm sorry, I interrupted
That's
you.
actually loud.
So that was your 4th one is Overkill.
Right. 3rd one would Death Angel.
I'm bored.
Welcome to the
I
third
love all
Pokemon
that.
song.
I love that too.
That's all.
Crap, I can't even think of the name of the
You had to think of the album, but
I got that
Act
for
3.
my birthday.
Act 3.
What?
Sorry.
What?
Act 3. Number 2 would have to probably be SOD, Stormtroopers of Death.
Yeah, you can't go. That's
You gotta put that in there.
because I was wondering if that was going to be more punky, like I forgot their damn name again.
Suicidal.
Suicidal Tendencies. I'm kind of like they're more punk. They got more like it always seemed like they were a little bit more. They were heavy, but they were like punky kind of. So I guess that was the break between punky and thrash, I guess, because I think they're speed metal. That's what I thought. Your number 1.
Number 1. This is gonna be a.
No Anvil. No Exciter.
I love Anvil. Don't get me wrong.
Exciter?
I love Exciter, pounding metal and all that. It's great. But all-time favorite is probably going to have to be, and I'm just going to throw them in there. Master of the Puppets.
Yeah, I didn't want to throw them in there because I know everybody.
I mean, I love Ride the Lightning too. You know.
Yeah, Ride the Lightning. That's
Justice. All of them were great albums.
I think that's when I met Norton. Them, you know, my first album was when it come to heavy metal. You know, really was Ride the Lightning. Because For Whom the Bell Tolls actually got me listening to it, and then once that was another album that I I just freaking just played over and over and over again.
Like he said, we can go. I can go
Look at
top
Slayer.
10. I can go top 20.
You didn't put Slayer in there.
Omen, Gothic Slam, you name it. It's just so.
So it's pretty hard when you're talking about it. But we got a lot of guys coming up. Hey Frank, I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. So what we are going to do, I like to do the Minute in the Pit, which gives you a look at just some news and metal, new albums and stuff like that. Well, this guy's going to start doing it every week. So every time we come on a new video, we're going to let him do the Minute in the Pit, and he's going to give you any kind of news, any kind of albums and stuff like that.
Here's your Minute in the Pit, a quick look in the news of heavy metal and hard rock. Hey man, 2021 is looking to be a promising year for releases. I can't wait, to be honest with you. Should be a lot of stuff coming out, as far as I know. Accept has got a new one coming out called Too Mean to Die. Check them out. If you like good hard rock, you'll love Accept. I'm sure you all know what they are about. That comes out January 29th. Inglorious has got an album coming out called We Will Ride. It's on Frontier Records. Inglorious is a badass band. If you like Whitesnake and stuff, the vocals are killer. The harmonies are great. Melodies, great rock band. Check them out. Creator has got a new one coming out. It's a box set. It's called Under the Guillotine. Check them out. Creator never disappoints. A good thrash band. I love them personally. I've been into Creator for a long time. If you like good thrash metal, you'll love this. Get that, I think it comes out February 26th. Check them out, shouldn't disappoint. Christian metal band Demon Hunter, they got a new one coming out called Songs of Death and Resurrection. Check them out, a good ass band. I love Demon Hunter. Good Christian heavy metal band, not in the veins of Striper and stuff like that, but a little bit more underground sound. You should like them if you like your stuff heavy. Rob Zombie's got a new one coming out called The Lunar Injection Kool-Aid Eclipse, something like that. Some weird off-the-wall shit. I heard one song off of that. Very cool. A little bit more heavy than what he's been doing. Should be killer. Check them out if you like Rob Zombie. Agent Steel has got a new one coming out. One of my favorite bands from the 80s. A great thrash band. Never disappoints. High-pitched vocals if you like that. The original singer has came back. I think he's been with them for a couple albums now. But this one I heard 2 clips off of it. Actually, I heard 2 songs off of it. Very good. If you like thrash metal, you'll love this. I think the album's called No Gods Before Me. And I think that comes out March 19th. So check that out. It definitely won't disappoint. Hey man, that's your Minute in the Pit this week. I'll see you next time.
Alright guys, my buddy Sam wants my top 5 list of thrash and speed metal bands. I'm going old school on all these just because that's where it started, and I'm going to go with Anthrax as my number 5. I picked them just because when they came out, they had the great vocals, they had heavy riffs, just really a couple great albums there. And then my number 4 I'm going with is Metal Church, just because Metal Church. I mean, that was a rocking album. And then my number 3, who you would think might be number 1 just because they started it all, but Metallica. And the only reason I'm picking them as number 3 is because really I don't consider maybe their first 3 albums to be thrash. After that, it was just kind of heavy metal music. And then my number 2, I'm going with Slayer. Just Rain and Blood, enough said. After that, my number 1, Pantera. I got to say them because, I mean, they changed music and thrash metal, they just changed it all. And Dimebag.
Hey, John the Norton Orline here, and the question is some of the favorite thrash bands. Now, I have to be careful in how I answer that because when I think thrash, I think old school. There's a lot of new great bands out there that's into the thrash scene, and they are really, really good. But I go old school when I think thrash. Megadeth, Nuclear Assault, Overkill, stuff like that. Slayer, Have mercy. How'd that go?
Hey, this is Rob giving you my top 5 speed metal thrash bands of all time. In no particular order: Metallica, Pantera, Testament, Lamb of God, and Overkill. Rock hard, rock heavy.
Well, this week we're going to go with the top 5 metal thrash albums. My picks, no particular order. Number 1, band out of Seattle, Washington, Sanctuary. Going to number 2, Annihilator. Number 3, out of San Francisco Bay Area, Death Angel. Number 4, Flotsam and Jetsam. And last but not least, Testament. Stay metal.
Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit a thumbs up. That really helps the channel out. And share it. Make sure you share the video. The more you share it, people can see it, man. Everybody loves metal, all right? Thank you for stopping by.